The best U.S. diplomat has been defending with an increase in settlement violence reports since the beginning of the Israeli-Hamas war. The United States Foreign Minister Antony Blinken asked Israel to take urgent steps to stop execution of Israeli settlers against Palestinians in the West Bank under occupied Bank. The best U.S. diplomat made call with a centralist opposition leader Benny Gantz. Centralist opposition leader who participated in the wartime cabin of Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu after Hamas attack on Israel on October 7. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs said a statement on Thursday. Blinken on Thursday. Increasing settlement stressed urgent needs in positive steps to increase tensions West Bank, including confrontation with pro-excessive violence levels. Blinken also discussed efforts, increasing accelerating presentation of humanitarian aid to Gaza, and prevented release prisoners held by Hamas expanding war to a wider conflict. According to UN Human Affairs Coordination Office, Israeli settler violence has increased significantly from 3 events to 7 a day since beginning of Israeli-Hamas war. Blinken's comments came because Israeli forces were involved in the occupied West Bank carried out military operations in and around Gaza's major hospitals forced them to suspend operations. Palestinian news agency WAFA reported that Israeli forces suppressed Jenin, northern city, and used more than 80 military vehicles and bulldozer near refugee camp. In an article in Telegram, Hamas military wing Qassam Brigade said that he fought with all other resistance groups in the Camp Vay and aimed at the Israeli army with heavy fire and explosive devices. According to WAFA, many villages, including Jalboun, Beit Qad, Fsq Qua and Deir Abu Daif, surrounding Jenin, many villages were printed. In Gaza, Al Jazeera's Tarek Abu Atsoam said that Israel's army continued to attack the Jabalia refugee camp in the north of Enclave and hit more than one housing house. It is important to state that Jabalia refugee camp has seen many attacks by Israeli occupation forces and hundreds of civilians who are thought to be the most intense population in Gaza Strip were killed, Abu Atsoam said. The inhabitants of Jabalia took refuge in United Nations shelter close to Indonesian hospital, where services stand in midst of Israeli attacks. Staff and patients are working extremely low on food water. Israeli forces also continued occupy Al-Shifa Hospital, the largest medical facility of Al-Clave, which they claim to have found weapons and other evidence proving existence of a Hamas command center. He refused claim. Patients receive medical treatment in hospitals and do not have enough food and water to survive. Humanitarian aid was not delivered to hospitals in north of the Gaza Strip, including Al-Shifa Hospital occupied by Israeli soldiers, he said.